So today I really wanted to find out how effective the Twitter tracker is on Axiom Pro, because I really believe this is something that you can actually get to utilize on your trades. So as you can see today, right, the people that I'm following are sort of making these tweets. And guess what? One of the people that I'm following actually, tweeted about this image 17 hours ago. So this is obviously Ansem, and if you go to the discover page, right, there is this sort of coin which is popping up right over here. So obviously, if you guys have been following the meta, you obviously understand that Mutambo, or rather Mutumbo, right over here is the market cap is around 6 million US dollars. So obviously, this is like a play off of the Mutombo narrative which is going on, and this is one of the reasons why sometimes having access to people who are in tune with the markets, trendsetters, they can really give you like an understanding of what to look out for. Okay, so this is obviously something that didn't really perform very well for a very long period of time, because obviously the price is dumping. But if you were trading it right and you were scalping, and if you have been using the methods that I have been talking about with regards to the trailing stop loss on Sniperoo, and just making sure that you've got your setup really, really done properly, you would have obviously made some money. You could have gotten in around these levels. Let's say, for example, around 40,000 US dollars, even worst case scenario, 70,000 US dollars. You could have cashed out by 200K, which really means that you could have done close to a 3x, 2 to about 3x in today's trading atmosphere. So what I really wanted to focus on is understanding the Twitter tracker. So if you are on Axiom Pro, by the way, if you guys are not already part of Axiom Pro, I really strongly suggest that you start trading on Axiom right now. So what I usually do is I use a combination of Sniperoo. This is the interface that you're seeing right over here, Sniperoo, and right over here, this is the back end of my Sniperoo. I've set it up. It's an extension via my browser. So I've really talked about this a lot of times, and I'm not really going to dive deep into it, but all I'm saying is, look, you guys need to use these things, because I was able to do quite a lot of moves utilizing Sniperoo, because I was able to outmaneuver everybody. Anyhow, getting back to the Twitter tracker, simply click on the Twitter tracker right over here, and it's going to show you by default, it's going to show you the number of tweets that the people you are following have posted for a specific period of time, and you are able to sort of configure it and see what's happening. So let's check out the full screen right over here. So if you want to customize your feed, you can always add some people that you can follow. However, do not get blinded by these people. So now let me show you a hack on how you can pretty much be able to find the best Twitter handles to follow. Just like you saw, right? I was following one of these guys, and a tweet popped up, and I was able to understand the narrative. Okay, so if you take a look at the tweets right over here, around 21 minutes he posted this, and we were able to like sort of understand what the narrative is, because these people are actively trenching, and also based on the numbers. So let me show you. So if you go to the tracker, the Twitter tracker, right, and then you customize your feed, you can take a look at the top subscriptions. Now this is where the power comes through, because you can actually find legit people to follow. So in order for you to find out the best people to follow, all you gotta do is look at the number of subscribers that they have. For example, for some reason, this guy, Emma Souls, has got about 39,395 boosts, but they only have about 265. So what you're looking for is somebody who's got a high number of subscribers and a high number of boosts, boosts. Can't really pronounce that word. Yeah. So you're looking for somebody who's got a high number of subscribers and a relatively high number of boosts. Okay, if you guys do that, you guys are going to be able to have access to like the best people to follow. So what Axiom is trying to do is they're trying to curate a platform where you do not need to seek external plugins or external tools that are really going to help your trading journey. And this is one of the reasons why I really love trading on Axiom Pro. So check out the link in the description. So remember, check out Axiom Pro and Sniperoo. So getting back to what I was saying, right? Just scan through the numbers and see the stats. So if you take a look at this one, right? How come this guy who's on number 3 has got more subscribers than the guy who's on number 2? How is the ranking criteria? The other thing that you can do is you should sort of reverse engineer it and figure out why this is happening in the way that it is. Like try to find the hierarchy that these guys are using to sort of configure these stats so that you can be able to like manipulate and use it to your advantage. So if you take a look at this guy, right? This guy is on number 7. He's around 8,500 and he only has 29,173 boosts. So I really guess what Axiom is doing is they're using a combination of both. In order for you to sort of rank number 1, right, you have to have the highest number of subscribers and you should also have boosts as well. So now, in terms of the subscribers, are they getting the subscribers from Twitter or the subscribers here on Axiom Pro? Because if you subscribe to them, right? So anyway, let's open this up on Twitter. Let's take a look at the number of Twitter followers that they have. Okay, let's see the number of followers that they have. So they've got about 6,979. So apparently the number of subscribers are based on Axiom. Now the powerful thing about this is, you see, the more number of subscribers somebody has, obviously the more value they provide. And this is one of the reasons why if you see somebody who's got a high number of subscribers and a relatively strong boost, you can obviously use it to your advantage. The other hack that you can use that I found really helpful is checking out the people who've got a very decent amount of boosts. You get my point. So take a look at the number of boosts, because the number of boosts represents a lot of things. Maybe they are very good at trading. So if you are trading on Axiom Pro, right, it like ranks you based on the trading volume that you have and also your activeness on Axiom Pro and also the number of referrals that you have and so on and so on and so forth. Okay? Today I can't really talk. I cannot really talk. So please bear with me. I've had a very long day, but I just thought I crank this video out for you guys because I really believe Twitter tracking is a very underrated meme coin trading strategy that a lot of you guys are not utilizing. So what I'm doing is I'm just like filtering out and just seeing the number of people who are popping up on my radar and the people who are going to have like very good uprise with regards to their boosts and also the number of subscribers. You understand? So yeah, this is one of the reasons why I was able to like figure out today's narrative, aka the meta, and I was able to like figure out what the people are doing. So if you take a look at these tweets, right, you can have like an overview of how you're supposed to align your trades and what people are basically looking out for. So this guy Ozak has obviously been trading for like a very long period of time and he understands what the meta is. So this one right over here, Ensemble, is obviously like a play off of what I told you about, because if you take a look at what was happening the yesterday, if you go on the discover page and you go to the 24-hour setting right over here, you guys are going to discover that these coins have been popping. So there's also another derivative right over here. This one has obviously rag put. So as you can see, the meta is revolving around Mutombo and also whatever people can come up with. So it's basically practically the same picture, if I can put it that way, just using AI. They're able to like change the face. So I hope you guys were able to see that. So this is obviously where the meme is coming from, and people are sort of going crazy with it. So like this, you're able to sort of understand how you can play the game and how you can maneuver. However, this is not really the end or be all, because as you can see, it's obviously beginning to rug, and the people who got in pretty late, they ended up sort of dying, because the price is obviously going down. So these are the things that you guys can actually get to utilize. So remember that the Twitter tracker is a very powerful tool that you can utilize. So remember, in order for you to make the most out of it, you have to use a combination of your analysis strategy. So look at the top subscribers, have a combination of the best, or rather the largest number of subscribers, and also the boosts as well, because sometimes you can have very good amounts of boosts but very few subscribers. It means either they haven't really gone viral, or people don't really know about them, but they're still doing some other great stuff. So you can analyze what they post and just basically figure out how they are playing the game. So this is a very underrated feature on Axiom Pro. So if you haven't subscribed to Axiom Pro, please check it out. And remember, you can use Axiom in conjunction with Sniperoo, set up your trading stop losses, set up your take profit zones, and you guys, just go crazy with it, because this is absolutely amazing. This is absolutely crazy work. So yeah, that's all I had for you guys today. Be very careful out there. Remember, do your own due diligence. And obviously in the next episodes, we're going to be talking about how you guys can actually do some further due diligence. So yeah, this one had 2,158 holders, but it still ended up doing very badly, so this is obviously a lot of insiders. Maybe it's going to continue popping, nobody really knows, but hey, be careful out there and just utilize all the information that you can. Talk to you a little bit later. Bye.